You ever feel like the childlike wonder of opening packs full of random cards and sticking your favorites into a deck has been sucked out of the game? Decks today are all about optimizing hand trap ratios and playing the most optimal strategies possible, but where's the fun in that? In this series, we're trying to get to the highest rank in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Master 1, by only opening Master Packs after every single win. But since we have already reached Diamond, we have entered Master Mode. Now we take 2 Master Packs after every single win. Credit to Cimo and Hausman for inventing. Playing Master Duel Masochist makes me feel like I'm playing a totally new game. But do you know what else can make you feel like you're playing a totally new game?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright guys, what's up? We've got a new episode today. Today I am going to be playing the original Diamond 2 deck. Also, today is a real Masochist challenge, only because it is over 100 degrees and the AC is out. It is absolutely so hot in the room that I'm sitting in right now. It's over 100 degrees. I made breakfast this morning with no stove. I left 6 eggs on the counter. 3 minutes later, there were hard-boiled eggs. It is so hot in here. It's absolutely unbelievable. I poured a cold water bottle over ice, and it was simmering. It's been terrible. It's been so hot in here. It's actually unbelievable. I look like I just took a shower. It's all sweat. It's so unbelievably hot right now. We are on a real, actual Masochist challenge. I'm going to select this deck. I need to play this. I need to win. We got to get out of Platinum 5. We got to get in Platinum 4. We got to make shit happen. This is like I said, this is a real life Masochist challenge right now. Okay, we won the coin flip. The hands looking fire. We have Buzzsaw Shark. We have Necro Valley. That's it. Everything else is shit, but those two are good. And I don't care what else. If this resolves, great. If this resolves, great. If they don't resolve, well, then that shit happens. So we're gonna go ahead and summon Buzzsaw Shark, activate the effect. Hope he doesn't have an Ash or an Imperm or any of these other annoying cards, and then we could just go straight into the homeboy, Photon Lord. I'm definitely going Photon Lord in this situation. We have Necro Valley. Honestly, I don't even know if we go Necro Valley, because Necro Valley shuts off Summoner and it shuts off Ball Drake, which kind of sucks, but I guess we see what happens. We see what happens. It shuts off 2 cards. But I guess the thing is, Necro Valley's so good and it beats so many decks, I think it's better Necro Valley than not to Necro Valley. So we're going to go ahead and Necro Valley. Even though it does shut off the Bestial Ball Drake. I can live with that. I can live with a Bestial Ball Drake. Because if they can't out this, Necro Valley is an important card to a lot of strategies. We're just going to do this now like always before they randomly do a monster effect that we need to deal with. So we'll just go rank up for free, and there we go. We have a nice Photon Lord plus Necro Valley. It's not the best, it's not the worst. Let me turn chaining off before it asks me to search. I don't want to search. But yeah, we turned off our own Bestial Ball Drake. But the good thing is, if Necro Valley sticks on field, more than likely it hurts so many decks that it's better than having a Bestial Ball Drake. I believe so. But we shall see. And then, of course, we do have Galaxy Summoner and other things. He's playing Noble Knights. This most definitely gets hurt by... Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to risk the Triple Tactics Talents. This lets him add a Noble Arms card. I'm going to go ahead and negate and destroy this. This will prevent him from summoning other stuff. Because a lot of cards that they have in this deck are like, oh, if you have a Noble Knight monster... if you control a Fire Warrior monster, you can special summon. If you can something Noble Knight monster, you can do this. If I destroy this, then it wipes it off the field, and then he does not have the effect. He doesn't get the search, plus he doesn't get the special summons that are followed up with that. So hopefully that has go. Okay, you can't do that because Necro Valley's on the field. You can try. I'm not even going to interact with that. Yep, I'm not even going to address that. Didn't even matter. It's in the past. That's gone. I don't care about it anymore. We've still got this dude. We've got this. They're gonna go. You can banish this card from your hand. Special summon 1 as a tuner. Nothing I can do about that. Didn't expect Infernoble That is not the word I thought it was. Okay, that's fine. So he's going to summon the Courageous Crimson. This is another deck that we have a lot of pieces for. This can't happen because of Necro Valley. So you can try, it's not going to happen. This, yeah, like this, Necro Valley is very, very good against Noble Knights. It is what it is. I made the right plays. It is what it is. That was effectively played by me. Again, maybe this heat is like, it's like Michael Jordan with the flu game. Sometimes you're under stress, you're under duress. You got to make shit happen. Are we going to score 69 with the flu? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe it's 100 degrees in this room, if not more, because yeah, it's hot. Okay, this is what my opponent was playing. They're playing a Noble Knight deck that honestly we could probably get very close to building ourselves. We're missing, obviously we don't have Dia Bellstar, but like we have a lot of elements of this, but we are missing a ton of this from actually being playable. But maybe one day. All right, let's open a master pack up, and we're still in Platinum 5, so we got to get out of Platinum 5 to actually open more than one pack, and we are still in Platinum 5. So we'll see what we can do here. Open a master pack. We got the Dark Lord that we already have, Dark Contract, Scarlet's Security. If you control Red Dragon Archfiend, it's Harpy's Feather Duster. If you control Red Dragon Archfiend, Rescue Ace Monster. Okay, Golden Eyes Idol, already have it. Don't use it now. Area 0. Bujin Trap card. We do have a lot of Bujins. Tribute to Bujin, target a Bujin with a different name, graveyard, special summon, not good enough, and Silver Claws. Come on now. Please, game. Please, 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 please stop with this. Alright, we are making shit happen. We want another coin flip, which is great. We have, let me think about these plays before I do them. We've got a free special summon, a normal summon, contact. Summon this, summon this. Can I get to 4 summons here? I don't think I can. No, special, normal. Does this get me to anything? No. Does this get me to anything? No. Maybe the draw gets me somewhere. So we'll activate Shathana to start. See what we can do here. We'll summon out Shathana. This can be summoned at any time, so I don't need to do this now. I'll normal summon Endymion. I'll see if I can draw a good card. Actually, hold on. Do nothing. I think we'll activate this first to grab the Necro Valley. I think we'll start with that, unless they draw us then. Plays change, but we'll activate target a Magistus monster. That way, if we draw a really good card, we can put instant contact back. So now we'll equip with this. Activate this. Honestly, another Endymion wouldn't even be too bad, because realistically I can't really use this anyway, but I guess I'll take this because it's a level 4 tuner and maybe I can make something cool with it. And then we activate this. We can activate, potentially destroy, draw Photon Thrasher. He is absolutely not going to be useful in this hand. Not at all. So we'll just put him back. And then next turn we have this plus this to make a Dragite if we really need to. So that's cool. And then we'll go with Dragite or Photon Lord or Baguska next turn. But I think we'll go with this. We'll go with the usual suspect, him. And then we have Crackdown Necro Valley with a follow-up of a Dragite, which is pretty sick. Actually, yeah, it is pretty sick, honestly. We'll put this in graveyard just in case they get rid of our Necro Valley, and we'll add Eternal Galaxy, and then we'll set 2, activate 1, pass. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Look at that. Not too shabby. Nice follow-up. Nice everything, honestly. Nice plays overall. Nice, clean plays of this deck. This is... And this is why it's a debate which deck is our best deck. This, Marincess, or Stun. Oh, here we go. There we go with this guy. We're going to activate the Eternal Galaxy. Obviously, we're going to rank up. He drew the Harpy's Feather Duster. What does he have now? Maxi. Of course he does. Royal Rare Maxi while we're at it. Why not? Why not? Why not? Maxi. He's going to draw an additional card. These things happen, and it's unfortunate these things happen. Our board gets wrecked here. We do have some follow-up, which is nice, but I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, sometimes these things just happen to us. He's setting a card. That's good to see. And setting a monster. That's also good to see. End phase. Okay, well, not what I thought would happen, but we're going to activate this in the end phase. Don't want to get triple tactics. Don't want that to happen to us. I'm trying to see what I can do here. I can summon, not that. This, yes, probably this. Because if I summon this, I can summon something back. But realistically, I want to summon this anyway. So we'll just get the Photon Advancer to hand, and then we can get a better situation for ourselves if we get Photon Advancer into play. Goes in. Not right now, man. Not right now. I think we'll start with the Zorora for sure. Activate this effect. Definitely grab the Spell Trap card, popping card. This right here. Yeah, for sure. Activate this for sure. Yep. Summon back Endymion. Oh, actually, we could have summoned back the guy who gets Necro Valley too. Activate Nibiru Girl. Pop this. Pop both. Oof, what was that? Vampire. Domination. We definitely make a Dragite here. There's an interesting group that's about to be on the field right now. Yeah, summon that out. Spell Trap cards are negated. We have a Monster Negate, Spell Trap card negate. Summon out Photon Advancer. It's about to be an interesting group. I gotta make sure there's that. Yeah, I was gonna say there's that an effect that prevents me from attack. And that was gonna be an interesting group, honestly. We're gonna have almost all of our greatest hits on the field. We're gonna have Photon Lore, we're gonna have Dragite. We actually had some really, really cool plays, and he opened good. Like, he opened good. He had Harpy's Feather Duster, he had Max C, no follow-up. Sorry, HYWG7. Sorry, man. Shit doesn't work out every single time. We rank up, awesome. So from here on out, we open 2 packs. Not right now, because we were in Platinum 5 technically when we earned that. But from here on out, we get 2 packs. Okay, this is what our opponent was playing. They were playing a Vampire deck. A Vampire, going second, random elements. It's a 50-card deck. Harpy's Feather Duster. But he bricked otherwise. So I'm fine with it. Alright, let's open up a Master Pack and see what we can get. I already got 2 wins pretty quick. This is the good thing about this deck. Again, it's good, so it wins. So it wins, and then we get packs, and then things happen. Star Pentagraph, Charge into Dark World, Flower Stack into Flower Guardian card. Not going to happen. We pull so many of the Utopia cards. We don't have regular old Utopia. We can't play any of them until we get regular old Utopia. So it doesn't matter how many commons and rares and supers we get out of this archetype. We can't play it. Junk Defender, and the Nomeria monster. So Flower Stacking, which is terrible. I mean, it's not terrible because it's a decent card in its own archetype, but not useful for us in any way. Alright, we just lost a coin flip, but our opponent made us go first. Damn it, we didn't draw any rank 4s, but we have hand traps, which is, I guess, nice. I guess we just said goes in, there can be only one, and just call it a night, because that's all we've basically got. We just pass here. Again, they made us go first, so at least we got to play somewhat. Yeah, at least we got this. So if they have a going second deck, we have 3 hand traps, some of which are dependent on a variety of factors. And you made me go me go first, and then you just set a card. That sucks for me. Monster, no, damn it. We actually needed. I'll just set and pass here. I'll just set and pass. Yeah, he's gonna normal summon a Blazing Cartesia, which I think I'm going to Torrential, and if he hits me with something, I can just... I'm going to Torrential this, and if he tries to Fusion Summon, I can goes in, and then he's going to be locked into only lights on the Ecclesia summon, which is pretty smart. Yeah, he's going to do that. So I'm going to hit him with... I'm going to hit him with the goes in. I'm going to hit him with the goes in, so now he's stuck under... Yeah, he has to summon a light with this Fusion Summon. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. I don't know. We'll see. So, we'll see if he can actually resolve this. Whatever he Fusion Summons is going to get destroyed anyway, but we've also got the Bestial Baldrick. Also, I'm going to definitely be banishing. He is going to successfully Fusion Summon. Okay. Into what exactly? It's going to be a light monster. It is the... Damn, he actually plays this fucking guy. That gets destroyed. And yeah, you can this card destroys. Well, yep, none of that was resolved. Cool. I get to destroy even more cards. Thanks. And he wasted his entire hand. Awesome. Great. Fantastic. Alright, I wish I could stop that, but I cannot stop that. Actually, I'll Ghost Spell that now. That's actually a smart Ghost Spell, because I Ghost Spell that, and then next turn I Bestial Baldrake it so it doesn't come out. That is actually not bad. He wasted 2 Alubers to summon that guy just to be destroyed. Come on, man. Oh, damn. This could go either way. Do I use Endymion or Baldrake? Definitely using Baldric, because I'm not trying to. It's just more attack, and it puts a timer on the game faster. I'm going to banish her. She's not during the end phase of Fusion Monster this turn. Okay, that's not just the turn she's sent to the graveyard, so we got to get rid of her. She's annoying. So we'll banish her, summon this out, and now we just go to battle, right? Yeah, we just go to battle. Again, I want to summon the Endymion, but it just wouldn't be intelligent right now. He has something, probably his own Bestial in hand right now. If I had to guess, he's got his own Bestial because it's letting him react. But we'll just end on this. This isn't bad. Having a Bestial in play is not bad. And if he outs this, then, well, I've got plays too. Sort of. I've got Ghost Bell, and there can be only one, so I've got a few. End phase, honestly, that is great news. That is great news. I love an end phase. Oof, Spar, I'll take it. We'll go to battle phase. I think what we do, we go to battle phase, we start setting shit. I think we start setting shit. I don't know what he's got in hand. I don't know what it's letting him react with. I think we start setting things so that when we do eventually draw some sort of... He has evenly matched? Yeah, okay. Where do we go from here? Do we keep Gozen or the Baldric? Gozen or the Baldric? I think we keep... Gozen. I think Gozen's what's like killing him right now. Honestly, I think Gozen's killing him. And I think Gozen's the one we... Yeah, because if I keep Baldric, like I normal summon Endymion and then he just goes off. So I think, yeah, we keep that. Yep, I think we keep Gozen. So we banish this for sure. You banish the Baldric, and then main phase 2, we just normal summon Endymion. Cool. And now we can just use Endymion. I don't want to keep Endymion at 1300 attack. I'm going to activate Endymion. Plus, he's a water monster, so he's mad random. He can't just, like, normal summon Fallen of Albaz and, like, take it away from us. Yeah, we just summon Endymion. Affect Valor. Okay. Okay, I'll take it. Again, he's wasting... if he's going to... You know, he's investing hand traps into this card. I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that. And I think we just pass here. Yeah, we just pass. And the cool thing is if he has, like, an Eluber. Let's say he draws an Eluber. She's already got 2 in graveyard. So maybe he opens an Eluber. 1800 attack, or Cortese. Yeah, they're going to activate an effect on summon. We Ghost Ogre that, get it off the field. Don't have to deal with it. Decisive Battle of Goganda, that's so random. I mean, I guess it's a part of the lore, but... Ugh, Bestial Baldric. Druid Swarm, I mean to say. Druid Swarm is like my least favorite one to deal with. He's so annoying. And he's extra annoying to deal with right now. Because of the Goganda. He's like my least favorite out of all of them to deal with. He's like so annoying because you out him and then he just like also brings a monster with him. Like all the other ones at least require other stuff. This guy's just annoying. Uppercutter. I don't have a route to success here. This Gozen is actually stopping me from playing, really. Sue Ship's the only thing I can make right now. Oh, I can make this dude and this guy can out. This stupid guy, okay. I think we normal summon this. Oh, I can't even out this guy because of this Goganda. Nightmare Phoenix can protect. Sue Ship can protect. I can't even do anything about this. I might as well keep 2 monsters on board, spread shit out. Like I can't make it because if I try to pop this, he protects. And this doesn't, like, activate, too, in any way. So I can't even Ghost Ogre it. I gotta just pass. That sucks. That sucks, actually. Nothing I could do. Nothing I could do at all. Damn, that sucks. It's a strategy we use, too, so I can't even really be mad. I'm just going to activate Branded Opening. Okay. Add another Guiding Quem. Can't summon it right now because it goes in, but you can summon. Put it into play. I mean, we kind of know, like, this is a weird game because it's like, we're not, like, losing really, really badly, but we're, like, not in a great spot right now. It's like it could go either way because we're both, like, even in card advantage. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. And that's not bad at all. That lets us get over this Druid Worm. This is a normal summon monster. We get over this. He has nothing to send. That's actually not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. The question is, what do we do next? We have Ghost Rabbit, Ghost Ogre, and Snow Rabbit. And he scoops anyway. He wasn't even putting up with this nonsense. That's good. There was a little bit of a puzzle there, but I actually think we could have won that because we could have just set the droplets, waited for him to attack, activated our monster's normal summon. So honestly, I think we could have won that. But honestly, that could have gone either way. That was a very close duel. We were in a top deck war. That could have gone either way. Okay, this is what our opponent was playing. They were playing branded with, for some reason, the Peacephilia. I have no idea why this is in here. I have no idea. This is like a famous Masochist card. Like, it's a decent card in Masochist decks. There's no other reason I've ever seen it play it in any other deck. I don't know why he's got it. And then he's got some of the branded cards people don't play, like the Albaz, the Ashen, and like stuff like that. But overall, like, not the most atrocious build of this deck I've ever seen. All right, let's open up a double master pack. 2 master packs, actually. I was going to say 1. No, not 1. Right off the bat, we've got a UR. Cool. Right off the bat. And I'll take that. I'll take a UR. I'll definitely take a UR. Hope it's not this one and there's another UR somewhere else. Harpy's Feather Rest. Good card. 4 Harpies. Mimighoul Room. I don't think I can use this. Special Summon Mimighoul monster. Don't have any. Frost. Monarch card. War Rock. Ordeal. Virtual World. Oolong. Constellar Tempest. We already have this. That's not really useful for us. Once returned, standby phase, target Constellar, Cimo, Graveyard Touch. I don't know if that. We have a lot of Constellars, but I don't think that's useful. This should be a UR. Let's see what it is. Something good. Eldritch the Mad Golden Lord is, in theory, a good card, but you need like so many things for it to actually be a good card. So unfortunately, for our purposes, it might as well just be a brick because we can never summon this Eldritch monster in level 7 or level 5 or higher. Like, we're just not. It's just something that for us is just not going to happen. Okay, we lost the coin flip. Our opponent's playing branded. This is it's a journey for sure. Branded is never fun to play against, especially when you're going second. Will Ghost Bell come up? We're not sure, but we'll see. I mean, the problem is they have such easy access. Like a branded regain, that means they opened branded fusion, which is insane. This is a 60 card deck. So if they open Branded Fusion, it's Branded Fusion plus they open that, plus they open double Druid Swarm. But I mean, the Druid Swarm is whatever. I guess I could Ghost Spell this, but they're just going to use it later. So might as well let them use it now. There's no advantage right now. Might as well let him banish his own card, let him draw, whatever. Hopefully Ghost Spell comes up in a more relevant atmosphere. Yeah, Branded Fusion. Kind of a crazy opening that he opened all that. It really is. That's a crazy starting hand. We've got in a 60 card deck, branded opening, branded loss, branded fusion in a 60 card deck. And double Druid Swarm for interruptions. Kind of absurd. I'm just going to go through all this. I mean, there's nothing I can really... Even if I had something I could do, I really can't do it now because of Ghost Spell. And honestly, Ghost Belling a Bestial is like completely pointless unless you're literally about to win the game. There's no point to ever do it. Like if you're going for an attack and you're about to reduce your opponent's life point to 0, and then they activate like a Druid Swarm in hand to special summon it to like block an attack. Okay, maybe Ghost Spell, but like in every other context, it's just stupid to do. Okay, he's going to activate Lubellion Searing Dragon. This I will actually Ghost Spell. I will actually Ghost Spell this effect. Actually, I'm dumb because this effects can't be negated because of Branded lost anyway. Yep, doesn't do anything. I always forget. I hate cards like this that just... It doesn't stop me from activating. It just... His effects can't be negated, so it's like I can't interact with them. Not that I can't interact with them. That's annoying in itself. But it's the fact that it just like goes right over it. It's like even though I have my activation, like my negation effect, it doesn't make a difference. It just kind of goes right over it. So I ended up wasting the Ghost Spell regardless. So I guess it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I find those kinds of effects. This and the Alistair version of whatever this is. I forget. The Magical Meltdown is another one that's just kind of annoying. They don't negate your effects. They don't prevent you from activating anything. It's just they're essentially are just unaffected. Okay, so let's try our best here. Our best play, honestly, our best play is probably, I don't even know what our best play is because they're all kind of like playing into boards like this is so difficult because like Baguska would be our best play, but he's got Branded Beast. Realistically, this is a wonky quartet play if I've ever seen one. I'll try to go wonky quartet here. Yeah, I'll try to go wonky quartet. It's from what I can tell our best play. And I think we summon Endymion. I don't think we're even going to bother with the draw effect or any of that. Oh, he's going to be able to summon a Druis Worm. Yep. Nothing I can do there. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother with the Endymion play to like destroy back row because if I do anything crazy, he might just end up like using a Branded Beast or a Mirror Jade or something like that. So I'd rather just try to do as little as possible here. Okay, he's going to use Branded Beast anyway. Yep. If he destroys this, you can also send this to graveyard. Yeah, that Ghost Ball didn't make it. This is unwinnable. It's unwinnable. He just set up too much. This is unwinnable. Nothing I can do. Alright, so we just won the coin flip. The hand's looking pretty good. The hand is looking pretty good. Buzzsaw Shark, Battling Boxer, Ghost Spell. Ghost Spell. I'm very close to cutting Ghost Spell. As a matter of fact, if it doesn't come up this game, I'm cutting Ghost Spell because it's really... It's getting on my nerves at this point. We're going to activate the Dimensional Fissure just because it beats so many people and prevents Effect Veiler and stuff. And this guy's Blue Eyes Icons, so he could be playing Effect Veiler, we shall see. But he could also just be playing Imperm. But it's cool because this shuts off that. So we'll special summon this out, and then we'll go into probably Photon Lord in this case, right? Yeah, Photon Lord seems like a decent, because he gives us advantage and gives us monster negates and stuff like that. So he seems like the right decision here. And we'll activate the search. Honestly, it doesn't matter who we detach. Add the Galaxy Yes to hand. And now we just set this. Forbidden Droplets. I guess in a last ditch effort, if I really need to, I can send Fissure to graveyard, put Chaining on end phase. We also could have realistically summoned Baguska too. Had the double Floodgate, but I think the Monster Negate is probably a little bit better. Ghost Ball sometimes comes up. It sometimes comes up when you have like the right situation, because technically it can play around like Call By and stuff like that. Honestly, Ghost Ball, like I said, is probably on the chopping block, because I swear there are so many games where it just doesn't come up, and I draw it and I'm like, I wish I did not have this card right now. I wish I had any other card in my deck, including some of my bricks sometimes. Sometimes I literally want my bricks more than I want Ghost Spell. It's kind of sad. Like in a lot of hands, it really is. It really is just underperforms. Or, you know what, we have a 42 card deck. I could just take things out and not really have to stress about it. The cool thing about having 42 in this particular deck is that this deck does play a couple of different bricks, like Right Hand Shark and yeah, Right Hand Shark and the Battling Boxer we used and like stuff like that. So it does play a couple of random bricks. So it does come up. I'm also considering rotating things out. He's going to discard to do things. That's fine. I'm going to wait for him to actually put a monster on the board that threatens this or this, and then I'll go through with dealing with that. Yeah, there's a few different cards in this deck that we could definitely special summon this dude, sure. Yep, that's fine. He's gonna summon Bone Archfiend. Discarding Resonator Call, that's fine. He has a normal summon, so I'm not going to destroy anything, but, I mean, it's going to take him a little while to get to a larger monster here, which is cool with me. Yep, he's going to normal summon again. Cool thing is it's a tuner, non-tuner, so realistically, to get to a level 8, he has to summon a couple of different monsters, so at least that's good. He's going to summon Red Rising. This one sends, right? When this card target one Resonator in your graveyard, special summon it, can't do that. Because he doesn't have one in the graveyard, so I'll let that slide. This I probably will just destroy. Yeah, I'll probably just destroy this. I'm going to activate the Galaxy, activate its effect. to activate this to negate and destroy, because that actually is kind of strong. That's kind of insane. He has some response. What response could he have? Call by, maybe? I don't know. Yep, so we'll activate, negate, and destroy. That'll get banished. Don't have to deal with it. And then Red Rising we could just run over. And then it won't get sent to graveyard, therefore we won't have to deal with it. He's going to tribute to summon Bestial Lubellion. That's insane. I didn't expect that. I just did not expect that. I'm going to have to deal with this later. That's an insane, like, card to, like, see. That's so good, honestly. That is so good. And now he has this. So every time a monster is banished, he gets to draw. And monsters are constantly getting banished. It's just kind of annoying. End phase, okay. Yeah, we definitely want to do this. Yep, we definitely want to do this. He has something. I don't know what he's got, but definitely want the Photon Advancer to hand. Yes. So that'll let us special summon, and the Buzzsaw Shark can normal summon. It's not bad. Okay. So that's good. I'm trying to see a spell trap card here. Yep, something like that. Because that'll help us get over everything that's on the board right now. Cool. So I'll definitely special summon out this Photon Advancer. That's without a doubt. Let's see, what do I have in this extra deck here? I could make Silent Honor Arc take this thing. And then a monster doesn't get banished. I also could make... no, I don't want to make that. Wonky Quartet, no, I don't want to make that. Time Thief just isn't quite strong enough. I honestly think the number... because I could use this to just run over things and then use Time Thief and start like doing that. Actually, you know what? I could just use the Sue Ship. Sue Ship's not bad. But then I'd rather keep Solemn Warning and Forbidden Droplets. I'd rather do that. Because then I just normal summon this and I just make Silent Honor Arc. That's so much easier for me. Yep, target itself. Nope. No, yes, this. Flip this. Summon out Silent Honor Arc. I think that's just the safest play. I think it's just by far the safest play. So we make Silent Honor Arc right here. And then we just take this Lubellion. Yep, can't be destroyed by battle too, which is kind of nice. Detach these two. Take this Lubellion. And then we get to keep this Solemn Warning, which is nice. So if he does like normal summon, we could just negate it. Or if he does summon a big Synchro Monster or something, we can just negate it. Perfect. Then we go main phase 2. We set the warning, and then we just pass. And it's like, yeah, our other routes were to make the Sue Ship monster, the Gungan Sue Ship, and then just we would have used Forbidden Droplets, sent this, attacked over this, popped this, and then he would have 2 cards in hand, which actually would not have been terrible. But it would have resulted in... okay, he's going to normal summon Bone Archfiend. Bone Archfiend doesn't threaten it. You can target one monster that has a level, send one Fiend monster. That doesn't matter. Nothing here threatens our board, so he can normal summon that. That's fine. I'm just waiting for him to summon something that threatens our board. Then it's a problem. Yep, and he scoops. Yeah, nothing there threatened our board, so we didn't have to react in any way. Alright, this is what my opponent was playing. This is a pretty standard deck. You see this pretty regularly on the ladder, but it's Red Dragon Archfiend plus the Bestials. Pretty common. The Red Dragon cards are a lot of dark monsters, and a lot of them become dragons, so it's a pretty common way to play. And then obviously this is a level 6 dragon, so you can use it summoning. You could use it you can summon it. You can summon Bestial Lubellion using Red Rising and some of these other ones, so it has a lot of synergy. Alright, let's open up two booster packs. 2 master packs, which hopefully are fruitful, because we've had some rough situations with these packs. Okay, we've got a guaranteed holo. Singing Lameness is probably our 2nd or 3rd copy. This is a good card. Just a free summon if you control an Exceed monster. The problem is it's a little bit of a win more card. It's not a combo starter. It's just kind of something you can search for free if I had the right Raid Raptor. If I had perhaps, I don't know where it is, but the level 4 one that searches any wing beast. If I had that one, I would maybe consider playing this, but I do not. XY0 more is another decent card. The more of these fish we have, the more that becomes viable. Dragon Caller Magician. This I don't have, and it's very exciting to get cards that we don't have, because we never do. Because it seems like we'll open 2 packs and get 1 new card sometimes. You can target one face-up monster on the field. It becomes Dragon until the end of your opponent's turn. I don't know how that could be relevant, but maybe for fusions that require a dragon, and then its monster effect. Once per turn. Its Pendulum Scale's not bad either. Once per turn, you can make this card become Dragon. Okay, that's cool. A monster that was fusion summoned using this card gains this effect. If it battles a dragon monster, it gains double its original attack. Okay, that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. It can have some situations where it comes up. We've got Recycling Batteries. This is target 2 Thunders. Yep, 1500. Add those back. Don't really play those, but that's cool. Dodo Swordsman. Nirvana High Paladin. As you can see, way too much reading. I don't even know how to begin to make that. Anki. Can't make that. Don't have the right cards. And Gamma Seal. Cool. Actually, that's the best kaiju you could possibly use. Actually, we could put that in one of our decks now because we play Godarla. Now we have Gamma Seal. I don't know if that's worth playing in our regular deck, but that's not bad. I mean, the thing is, modern boards, they're too difficult to break. No one ends on like some monster that's unaffected by everything anymore. That's not how Yu-Gi-Oh operates anymore. Everyone just has so many like floating effects. So a Gamma Seal is not going to save us, and it's kind of a -1. But in our going second trap deck, it can be really good because we can just place it in any column that we want to, and then do column stuff with it. So it's kind of cool. I'll definitely take it. Now we've got another pack to open here. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. That was actually, I would argue, pretty good. We've got another pack. Doesn't seem to be glowing. That has never mattered because, again, there are commons we are still looking for. Hopefully we pull them. Shredder is not a terrible card if I remember. Send one machine. Nope, it has to be a machine. This is not really useful. Wheel of Prophecy. Chimera, the Flying Mythical Beast. Guardian of Felgrand. Counter Gem. Please do not be all repeats. Insector, Crossbow, and Scrap Vector. It's all repeats, but it is what it is. Okay, we won the coin flip. The hand is truthfully a little too repetitive for what it is, but I think we can get 2 rank 4s out of this if I'm smart. We'll activate the reinforcements. There was no delay there. I think we had Photon Thrasher. This summons itself when you control a photon. Yep. So we had, honestly, Photon Thrasher or Z Arm Sage. Actually, no. We don't want Z Arm Sage. Yeah, we don't want that. We want Photon Thrasher for sure. For sure. So we'll special summon him out. And then we'll special summon this out. And then we can go, these are both photons, so with these two, I think I'm just going to go ahead and make our friend Photon Dragon, because they're both photons, which is kind of cool, so I can just make this. And by making this, we activate, detach 1, detach this, and then we can add Eternal Galaxy to hand. Perfect with that. And then with the Buzzsaw Shark, it's actually a great question. What do I make with Buzzsaw Shark? Activate Buzzsaw Shark, target itself, summon the right-hand shark. Now, usually, I think Baguska is actually the best thing to make here. Realistically, I think it's the best thing to make. It's either Baguska or Time Thief. I don't know what our opponent's playing at all. They haven't given me any indication of anything. I think Baguska's probably better, and then later we just do more, because it's going to be a Baguska that can't be destroyed by battle, which is kind of sick. So we'll summon Baguska, and then we'll just place 2 cards face down and call it a night. Yep, so change that to defense, put that face down, put that face down. Like I said, call it a night. And then if we need to, we rank up with the Eternal Galaxy. I'm going to save the Eternal Galaxy rank up for later, so if you activate something, then I will rank up. Not right away. Because realistically, I can't use Monster Negates anyway. Because of Baguska regardless, so we'll just get it ready whenever we need to. He's playing Eternal Soul, not Eternal, Magician's Souls. He did send a Dark Magician. Okay. That's fine. He's going to send to special. It's going to get changed to defense. Yep. Let's see it. Yep, there it is. It's going to send to special. Gets changed to defense automatically. I can't remember if this was one of the ones that was given away for free or not. The Dark Magician, or he actually pulled a Royal Rare, which would be cool if he did, but I don't know. He's going to activate 1,000 Knives, which is absurd, actually. Now, we do have Eternal Galaxy, which can help dodge around 1,000 Knives. How did this guy even... it's Platinum 4. It kind of makes sense. He just barely got out of Platinum. His targets, too. Yeah, technically, I can save my monsters with Destruction Durama, but I can also use Eternal Galaxy, which I am going to use Eternal Galaxy here. And activate Eternal Galaxy. We can target any Exceed monster, so in this case Baguska, and then we're just going to level up the Baguska. So just like that. This way I dodge it. I also could have just activated the Destruction Durama, but in this case I'm just going to do this. Now I'm going to summon the Photon Lord. And then the target's no longer on field, so that just fizzles. And also, like I said, Destruction Durama would have been an equally reasonable thing to do. Now, why did I gain 500 attack? Why did I gain... Oh, because this is on the field, it gains 500 attack. Dark Magic attack, man. This guy drew both of them. I guess I could use Destruction Durama here. But I don't see how that benefits me, so... Yeah, I need the monster negate. I guess I'll just leave that. If he now activates a monster effect, we can just negate it. Activate Shining Sarcophagus. Okay. Okay. And that kind of sucks. But I mean, if he activates like the gadgets or something, we can negate them with the Galaxy. I did not expect this. He drew 2 bricks, a good card. Okay, he's going to summon the Gandora G card. Yeah, this guy drew 2 bricks. Shining Sarcophagus, special summon this card is 20. What does Gandora G do? Oh, damn, there's nothing really I could... Yeah, I'll just let this happen, because the Gandora G is more dangerous than this card. The Gandora G is actually like really scary. This guy's not that scary. Yep, so he's going to special summon out the Dark Magician. And Gandora G, this I'm actually going to negate, because this is actually a really strong card. We'll detach the right hand shark, because it has the highest likelihood of being useful, so we will do that. Yeah, polymerization. Wow. Just when I thought we were done. Damn, doesn't that make a Dragoon? Is Gandora G a dragon? Please don't be a dragon. Please summon the Dark Magicians. Please don't be a dragon. He's a dragon. He is indeed a dragon. But he has no discards, so even if he doesn't make a Dragoon, we could crash into the Dragoon. Yep, he's gonna make a Dragoon for sure. Yep, there goes Dragoon. So now we have to deal with all this. Well, at least he's only 3,000 with no discards, so I can, once again, I can just crash here, which is pretty decent. And then we can make things happen. Now, the only thing is this is a during your main phase, search every single turn kind of a card, which sucks. Also, I can't just use Suship to get rid of it, which is also a problem. Yep, he's going to destroy something. Okay, so we have to activate this. Yep. We have to protect ourselves, so we have to do this. So I have to... Oh, but I only have a Galaxy card. I guess he has to hand. I don't have any others because they're all in circulation right now. They're all either in graveyard, on field, in here. Like, so this actually is going to get this. Damn, then we lose. Well, that sucks. That really sucks. That was a crazy, like on paper, he has such a shitty hand, but it didn't actually matter because like he just drew such good cards, and like he drew Shining Sarcophagus and Access to Dragoon, and that's really what changed the game. Now the good thing is he has no discards, so that may be good for us. So we shall see. He has no discards. The problem is Dragoon can't be targeted or destroyed by card effects. So the hell am I supposed to beat it? Neither player cannot be destroyed by card effects. Neither player can target this card with card effects. So I can't target it either. I mean, he can't target it either, but like at the same time, it can't be destroyed by card effects. So I really need to come up with a game plan here. I can't. Lost Wind doesn't do anything against that. Doesn't do anything. Okay, so we'll activate to start Right Hand Shark. Just because I think that's smart. Summon that out. Yeah, we'll start with that. What extra deck card can we use here? We've been playing for so long and we still like do not have it out to Dragoon, which sucks. Silent Honor Arc. Cannot beat him. Yeah. Time Thief is probably the best bet we've got, realistically speaking, but even he's not a guarantee. I guess we summon this out. Activate this effect. This guy just kind of countered us perfectly. Like, what am I supposed to do? This can't be destroyed by monster effects randomly for no reason. So I can't like just use like Nightmare Phoenix or something. I have no out to Dragoon in my extra deck right now. He outed my out. Yeah, I have no out. Like I have no. It's like a checkmate situation. Like I have no out. That's my out is Time Thief Redoer. My out is Time Thief Redoer. We can summon him out, but he's just going to do damage to ourselves. I really don't have anything here that I can really do. And then he can just... The second he draws, he has a negate for my Time Thief Redoer. So, realistically, I just lose here. There's nothing I can do. It sucks, but I do just lose here. It's just... That was like an insane hand. Like, his deck was a disaster, but he just drew the most insane hand. Like, everything flowed perfectly. He drew Access to the Dark Magician, Thousand Knives, Dark Magical, whatever, to destroy my back. Like every single card, he just drew perfect. Like what am I supposed to do? Okay, this is what my opponent was playing. This is a disaster. Like it's so embarrassing when I lose to this stuff because I swear to you, they drew up like they literally it's like a handcrafted hand. It was one polymerization out of 60 cards. Dark Magic Attack, Thousand Knives, this to out Baguska, this to out my back row, this to fuse, into Dragoon, Shining Sarcophagus out of a 60 card deck. Like this hand, Dark Magician, the Magician of Black Magic, he's got like absolutely, like this deck is from a design standpoint, this deck is atrocious, but he just drew perfectly. Okay, we lost the coin flip, but we drew an Ash Blossom, which is kind of cool. Forbidden Droplets, Photon Advancer. I mean, it's not the worst in the world. It's definitely not the worst in the world. I forgot to cut Ghost Bell. I gotta cut that. I also don't remember if I have multiple copies of ZS Armed Sage. I have to check, because I want to put more copies. This is the kind of card I like, because it's like I can draw it and I don't feel bad ever. As long as I have any level 4, even the bricks, I can still use it, and I like that. This wouldn't have been so bad going first, but going second, it's just a little rough because they're going to be able to set up some sort of established board that we're going to have to play through, so we'll see. Alright, they're going to activate Dark Magic Yep, didn't ash anything. I don't regret ashing that. Perfect. Okay, so they didn't produce anything of value in that first turn, but it's Dark Magician player, so this back row could be pretty much anything. We'll normal summon him out and just start attacking, I guess. I mean, this is like, we have nothing else to do, so I'm going to try my best, but we're in a rough situation right now, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, we'll do 1,000 damage and just set everything. Truthfully, we just set everything and pass. Fiendish Chain, Forbidden Droplets. Just set everything, pass. He said everything, we said everything. Obviously, we bricked. Now, the thing is, our deck is like optimized to actually do well, and yet we're the ones who brick. Like, we've cut all the bricks. We've done everything we can. We've optimized our deck. Meanwhile, we're gonna add the Dark Magician, the Magician Souls. Oh, man, that card is so damn good. That card is so damn good. Magician Souls. It does so much. It lets him draw. It lets him trade away crappy cards for better cards. It lets him summon Dark Magician straight out of his deck. It lets him send Dark Magician to the graveyard. It lets him send Dark Magician Girl to the graveyard. Like, that card does so much. And you can't ash it because it's cost. And he sends that. Nothing I can do. Hopefully, hopefully he special summons itself. Nope, he summons Dark Magician. Obviously, we're going to see what he targets here. And depending on what he targets, we have a response. Yep, he's going to activate this to target. Hopefully, it's the middle cards because I can activate it. Oh yeah, hopefully he targets Ring of Destruction because then I can just activate and destroy this. And yep, perfect. Perfect. Because then I can just activate it. Target this. Hopefully he doesn't have an Eternal Soul because Eternal Soul would make this unaffected by everything. So that would suck for me. Yep, he's letting it resolve. Perfect. And if he does lose, yeah, we both get burned for 25. If this gets banished, it makes no difference. I don't have any trap recursion in this deck anyway. Other decks, yeah, but not this deck. The other thing that's annoying, he does have this, so he can draw a card additionally for free. This turn anyway. Yep, there he goes. He's going to draw a card. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and ash this because I don't have anything else to ash, honestly, right now. I would have ashed a Magician Souls, draw 2. That's a great card to ash. He might have Call By. We'll see. This did sit here a full turn, so that could be a Call By. If I'm him, I would Call By it. Obviously, I don't have anything else. But he could Call By this if he has it. Yep, he's going to let it resolve. Great. And the reason I'm ashing that is because usually you want to ash Magician's Rod, but we have 2 cards for Magician's Rod and actually a 3rd card for Magician's Rod. So, I don't really need to. Okay, he's going to set and pass. Perfect. His life points are pretty low, so if we just draw a monster, we can get some real damage in. Perfect. And Endymion's the kind of thing we need right now. I could draw right now, or I could start popping his back row, and I think popping his back row is probably better. Do this, because we can't finish him in this turn, can we? Yeah, I don't think we can finish them, so we'll go Nibiru Girl, activate her effect, target itself, target the newly set back row. He's going to activate another Soul Servant. I have to deal with that again. Yep, nothing I can do about that. And nothing I can do about another Soul Servant. But at least we get to see what he's going to go into here. Which means next turn he's going to be able to draw yet again. Which sucks for me. He's going to put that dude. Cool. Okay, so here we could go Time Thief, but I don't think that's right. I think the right play is actually Photon Lord. I think we just go to battle phase with these guys. We do a clean 23. Yeah, we do a clean 23 right now. And then we have the Photon Lord. We use these 2 main phase 2. Summon out the Galaxy Photon Dragon. Galaxy Photon Dragon we just use real quick to get the Eternal Soul, detaching Endymion. Yep, we grab that out. Put chaining on. Yes, this. And now we do not want to do that, but we just set, hit the end phase. Yeah, we hit the end phase and then we rank up. So when he activates that fusion that ritual monster, we can just activate to negate and destroy, and then we can get it out of his hand. And we'll rank this up for free. Summon this out. Cool. Cool. That's good. And then if we have additional monster negates here, so if he does draw a rod or something like that, we do have a response to that. We're going to activate Soul Servant first, which does make sense. Soul Servant's insane. Every turn he just gets a free card. It's just insane. Especially with the way he's just drawing it every turn. I don't know why he doesn't use it during his turn. It's so odd. Like, why would you not use it during your turn? And then, because then I had no reason. Like, there's a reason I wanted to pop his back row because I was expecting some nonsense, but he just set that for no reason. He's going to activate this. I'm going to actually have to deal with this just in case. We're going to activate this effect to negate and destroy. I want this out of his hands. So I do want to negate it and destroy it. And if he has other things, we do have double Fiendish Chain. So you can negate and destroy that. And if he does have, like I said, other things, we do have responses. And he scoops. Perfect. Well, we got our Revenge on Dark Magician for sure. But it can be a little dangerous sometimes when they get the setup right. Here's what our opponent was playing. They were playing a Dark Magician deck with a shitload of very high level monsters. So BLS and Charging Gaia and like... Yeah, considering how much nonsense these people play, it's incredible to me how sometimes they actually open really well. Like, they really do. And I was right to play around the nonsense because he does have Drowning Mirror Force. Could have very well had one right in the back row and sent all my stuff back, and I would have been very angry. Okay, let's open up a Master Pack, and hopefully... Master Packs! Master Packs. I don't know why I said that. Let's open up a pair of Master Packs and hopefully get something awesome, which I could use after having that roller coaster game against Dark Magician. Perform Pal, Seal Eel, Gandora. This card's not bad. Pay half your life points, destroy as many cards on the field as possible. If you do banish them, this card gains 300 for every card destroyed this way. This is not a bad finishing card in a going second. Once per turn, you can pay half your life to destroy as many other cards on the field as possible. Banish them. If this card is no longer send it to the grave. This card's not bad. It might be going in one of our going second decks. Flunderies, Worm Call, Dolce, Rain, Bozo, a Makonko card we can't use, and Maturi Exterio, which is our second copy, which we can't really make. I mean, we can make it because we have to make the Naturia Beast, which is hard enough to do already. But then on top of that, we have to not make Barkion, but we can use like King of the Swamps or something. But it's a lot of work. It's a very good card, but that is a lot of work to summon. Gandora G, I could probably squeeze into some kind of a deck. That card is actually quite good. And let's open up another one here, because we do get to open two. This one's not glowing, but it is what it is. It is what it is. If it's not glowing, it's not glowing. Memory Loss. We used to use this. This is basically a slow Solemn Strike. Zeradius. I'll take another one of that. This card is okay. It's a free summon. Discard a spell. Special summon at 2400 attack. Not the worst. Ancient Forest. Not bad. Magician's Right Hand. Not bad. Honestly, all these cards are not bad. Like, the other commons and rares, but they're honestly not that bad. Blockout Curtain. Not bad. All of these cards so far are not bad. Cleafort Helix. And this card is what? A Gemini monster that's decent. Honestly, these first cards right here are actually, none of these are horrible. Alright, before I forget, we're going to put some new cards in our going second trap deck. We're going to, we have play sets of all of this stuff, which is insane. We're going to try Gandora G in the going second trap deck, maybe. We'll see. Then we will also put Gamma Seal in the going second trap deck. Easy takeout, just take out Godarla. We'll just save that, and it should be good enough. Like I said, I need to take one more card out of this going second trap deck, but I think it's worth trying the Gandora. All right, we got to make another change too. We got to take out this damn Ghost Spell. It just never comes up. I hate drawing Ghost Spell. Sometimes I bring it back, and then I regret it every time. Also, I didn't even realize that 3 copies of Naturia Exterio, which is absolutely absurd because it's a super rare. It really is insane how many like repeats at this point that we have. And some of them are just cards that we'll never use. But yeah, we definitely have to take that out for sure. Because that thing always... gives us trouble. There's probably other cards here that we can probably remove to make this deck a lot smoother. Honestly, Ring of Destruction has been on the chopping block back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, but I actually do like this card, and it does come up. But yeah, I think Ghost Spell is just, there's too many situations where it's just, it doesn't come up. It's too situational, especially in the earlier ranks. Like, maybe it's good against Fiendsmith later on, but in these early ranks, it's terrible. I didn't realize we had 3 Ascended Sage. This card is just generically really, really good. I don't even know what to really replace. Honestly, most of the time, I don't actually use Galaxy Summoner, and he's really kind of a win more card, because we already have to be in a position where we're already winning, and we already have Photon Lord in circulation, and then we can use this to summon back like this or one of the other ones. I honestly think this is a win more card more than it is anything else, so I'm going to get rid of it, and I probably will just increase the Ascended Sages, because I think they're just, in almost every single way, just a better card. We also would, I'd love to pull Utopia so I can finally use some of these cards, because like the amount of these, if we go to related cards that we have all of them. I didn't even realize we have all of them. That's news to me. We're missing Eagle Claw, which is a common. We have every single ZW card that has ever existed in terms of the main deck ones. We have every one of them. That's absolutely absurd. I didn't even know that. We also have Zexal and Trust. I didn't realize we had this entire archetype from a monster perspective. That's more news to me. I didn't know that. We need Utopia, regular old Utopia, to tie this together, and then we open up a ton of different avenues for play. But I think this is cool. Increasing this is fine. It's technically not as good as, for example, like a Battling Boxer or something like that. It's technically worse than that. But I like this card a lot. Technically, I can remove a Shathana and play this instead if I really wanted to, but I like Shathana because it gives us an avenue for water plays, and it also gives us an avenue for the Monk of the Tenyi play. So it gives us 2 different like routes that are kind of interesting. Also, the other card that I've been thinking about taking out is Destruction Durama Cannon. There are a lot of duels, honestly, where this card just, for some reason, just does not come up, and oftentimes we don't want to book our own monsters. Sometimes it is kind of bad luck where we try to play this card and we end up playing as a fusion deck and it doesn't end up coming up. So I kind of I'm back and forth. I'm like 50-50 on removing this card, but there's probably some things we can remove out of here that can definitely make this deck a lot better. But yeah, we could probably make it even more optimized. All right, let's open up some legacy tickets. We've got 9 of these, which I'm kind of excited to open. We'll go one by one because there's UR here. Yeah, no. I honestly have been kind of preferring to open them one by one. I think it's more fun that way. This is a Weevil Underwood card. Wolf, just Wolf. Nothing else, just Wolf. Just a regular old generic Wolf. We've got Sasuke Samurai number 2. We've got the Cloudian Eyeball Weirdo. Cloudians really suck. I've not heard anybody even talk about Cloudians in 15 years. Heartfelt Appeal. Tribute to the Doomed is okay, actually. This has a UR. You know which UR we really want to pull. We'll see if we get this. This isn't bad if we one day pull Ready Fusion. Let's see, what do we have on here? Cicada King's not bad. You know what? Cicada King's actually, as far as level 3s go, this card is actually not bad. If this card, yeah, when the monster, so overall this card is just, as far as URs go inside the legacy tickets, this is as good as it's probably going to get. The only thing better than this is maybe Stealth Kraken, which is the one I'm really hoping to pull. A lot of Masochists have pulled it and built decks around it. I just haven't pulled it yet. I will one day, though. But this guy's actually not bad. So if you ever build a rank 3 deck, this is a great build around. If the battle position of this card is changed, special summon insect monster from your hand or graveyard, great. Doesn't target. Special summons on resolution, great effect. And then when a monster on the field activates its effect, you can detach 1 material, target that monster, negate its effects, then make 1 insect monster on the field, gain 500 defense, changes battle position. So that is actually really good. So basically you can summon this in attack mode. Your opponent activates like some kind of an insect. No, they activate any kind of effect whatsoever, monster effect. You activate this, detach, target that, negate that effect, change it to defense, make it gain 500 defense permanently, so it becomes 3000 defense. Then its battle position is changed, therefore you get to special summon an insect from your hand or from the graveyard, non-targeting. Really great. Like overall, this is just a phenomenal card. Again, it's just I just don't use level 3s. Like if I use rank 3s, that's about as good as it gets, especially if I use insect rank 3s. That's amazing. Sir, this blessing card that gains life points, the giant poop from Conquers Bad Fur Day. Neither of those we really need, but we'll add it to our endless collection. Another Butter Spy. House of the Adhesive Tape is another card that looks cooler than it is, honestly. We've got Marine Dolphin. Already got that. Don't need that. Ignite Squire. Yeah, don't need another Marine Dolphin. I need more of the card that summons Marine Dolphin, not Marine Dolphin. Pumpkin of the Ghosts, which is actually a cool card, honestly. Cool looking, cool concept in the anime. Also, we got a Sonic Jammer, which is your opponent can activate spell cards until the end of the turn. That's not bad if you can set it up on your opponent's turn. And then, yeah, this card's funny looking for sure, but it's not really that good. There's a few cards like that. I mean, we don't have the Castle of Illusions. That's a thing that they could probably give support to. That would be kind of interesting because they haven't touched that concept in a long time. Since Konami likes to just pick up like old random anime concepts and give them a bunch of support, I think that would be kind of cool to see. Chorus of Sanctuary. I think they actually use that with the Pumpkin and then Ray and Temperature. Yeah, didn't they use that in that episode? The Chorus of Sanctuary to increase the defense of the Pumpkin, and then it was like really annoying. Yugi couldn't attack over it, and then he like attacked the entire tower or something like that. But I don't remember what exactly happened. But yeah, this is a concept that I think they could revisit and maybe give it some new support. Also, this card looks like really, really cool. And this card got retrained too. He's a zombie. He's a new card. He got retrained. He's the one that you can discard to special summon for free. And then he can target a monster in your opponent's graveyard that's a zombie and special summon it. So like this card did get retrained technically, but not like this concept did not get retrained. So like Castle of Illusions and stuff like that did not get retrained whatsoever. La, 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 la.